Hey church, Barrett here. I wanted to walk you through how to use the online giving platform for Gethsemane Baptist Church called Tithely. Now, why is it that we want to use this Tithely platform as opposed to giving in person with a check or with cash or however you're able to give? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, it's easy. And I'm going to show you how easy it is today by walking you through how to do that from a computer. Secondly, here, it makes it easier for the church leadership to receive that money. We're able to know the money is coming in and how it's being given and how it's being designated. It also is easy for you because say that you want to set up a recurring biweekly giving or bi-monthly giving, or there's a special offering you want to give to and you don't have your cash or your checkbook with you, it makes it super easy for you to give to those one-time special offerings as the Lord leads, or maybe there's a missionary. This is going to enable you to more easily give and follow the leading of the Lord to give as you're able, beyond having to carry around cash or a checkbook. So let's take a look at this and how to do it. And of course, if you have any questions, you're always welcome to reach out to myself or a deacon or a church leader. We'd love to help you get this set up, and I hope that this video is a help to you in that process. So to get to Tithely here, you're going to see that I'm here at Google. I'm going to show this to you from a computer. Again, it's very similar by doing this on your mobile device. But I'm going to go to gbcidaho.org. Now, of course, this is our church website. And once I get here to gbcidaho.org, I'm going to go ahead and click here on this green giving. It's easier than ever. Click on that. And then we scroll down a little bit here, and I'm going to see that there's a hyperlink right here. And this hyperlink is going to take me over to Tithely. This kind of talks a little bit about what makes Tithely easy, that you can designate where you're giving. Also, you have a record of what you're giving and where it goes, and it's very, very simple. Let me show you how to do this. It's also very secure as well. So let's click here on Tithely. This will take me over here to Tithely for Gethsemane Baptist Church. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here in hopes that this makes it a little bit easier for you to see. Okay, so once I get here, I'm going to see that this is already set up for Gethsemane Baptist Church. I don't have to look for the church. I don't have to worry that my money's not going to go to the right place. So I'm going to show you how to set up an account and how to give. The information that I'm putting in here today is not my real information. Don't worry, Barrett is not putting his credit card or bank information up on the public social media platforms. So let's say that I want to give $200. With that $200, I can designate where it goes. If this is my general, my regular tithe that goes out every time, then I can set that for general. As the Lord leads to give above and beyond for missions, we can do missions as well. If there's a teenager or a young person that you want to sponsor to go to camp or for a youth activity, you can designate that here by doing teen. And then say there's another special offering that comes up, you're able also here to designate that for other. And then you'll just put in the notes what that's for, whether it's for a special offering or for a special guest speaker, whatever, as the Lord leads and as you're able to do that. So here I'm going to set this up as a general tithe, go into the general fund, which covers the monthly expenses of the church and the church salaries and keeping the lights and the air conditioner and the heater on, that kind of thing. Then if you want to do this, you can do recurring giving. So recurring giving, say you want to set that up that every Saturday, every 2 weeks, a designated amount automatically comes out and goes to a certain spot. You can do that. If you get paid monthly, you can set this to come out, on the 5th of every month. Whatever works for you and however the Lord leads, this tool is designed to make it easier for you to give as the Lord leads. So you can set this up recurring if you want. This is just going to be a one-time gift. I'm going to go ahead and put in my first and last name here. We'll go ahead and put in an email address, and we'll put that in here. We'll give it an address. I'm just going to use the address of the church just because, trying to show you how to do this without putting all my personal information up here. All right, so we've got that, and then the zip code. All right, let's start here by using a card. Now, I will tell you there are some fees involved with using Tithely, and For me personally, I like to give using a bank simply because it's secure. The fees are substantially less in order to do that. But let me show you how you would do this with a card. You're going to come here and you're going to type in your credit card number. You'll need to put in here the month and year of expiration. And so we'll go ahead and put that in. And then you'll flip your card over, and on the back, you're going to find a 3-digit code on the back. And then you'll go ahead and put in your billing zip code. You're going to click here on Cover Fees, and you're going to see that the fees for this are $6.28. So what that means is $200 is going directly to the church as your offering and your tithe. This 628 though is a fee for using a credit card. Now, if you want to complete this transaction, you can leave some notes here. Again, this is where you designate what you're giving and where it goes to. But then you can put in here note memo optional if you have some extra information that you need to put in there specifically for a special offering. And then you can click remember me. And then with that, you can put in a password and a super secret PIN number in order to access your account later, because Tidely can save your credit card information or your bank information to make it easier to give in the future. You don't have to type it in every single time if you click remember me. Once you click give, it'll give that money to the church, and then you'll be good to go. Let's take a look, though, about how to do a bank and why a bank is the cheaper route when we talk about fees. So we click here on bank. I'm going to go ahead and give it the routing number for my bank. We'll put in then that account number. I'll select whether this is an individual or a company. For me, it's going to be individual. And then I want you to notice here that for the bank, the fees for a $200 transaction is only $2.32. Now, this does vary based on the amount of giving. So you'll see if I give $100, I'm only paying $1.31 in order to do that. Say that I want to give off of a tax return or a stimulus check, whatever. This fee is pretty minimal in order to be able to give, and makes it super easy to give here online. So once I'm ready to give, I'll come down here, press give, and then this will then also set up an account for me so I can log into Tidely again without having to give it my information. It'll remember my banking information for East Idaho Credit Union, and then will allow me to give in the future. If you have any questions about this, would love to help you set it up and help encourage you to use this tool. And thanks so much for your faithfulness in giving.